Halloween.
Hello everybody and welcome to YouTube. I am Ethelred Flametail on this lovely little leash here. And today I'm going to talk about this. There's been a lot of hold on. There's been a lot of talk about me moving, and to be fair, I would love to move out. You see that over there, near the sink? Yeah, that was the council's idea. The council thought it was a good idea to put electrics near a sink. There's also other little things like this room is small. It gets smaller when there's two people in. Yes. But first I'm going to have to do a what they call it, fix up a few loose ends because but once I finally move I'll be away from my parents. Yes! I don't mean that in a bad way. My mother and my mother's boyfriend is wonderful. So this is what I wasn't going to talk about. What I was going to talk about is this. Heart of Darkness. So, let's begin. Well, they would have captured the game with my Razzle Dazzle, but my computer's doing a defrag, so looks like you'll have to make do with me recording off the TV.
Okay, so let's talk about a few stuff, okay? First of all, what is the teacher's problem? Now, if I was a teacher and I saw a student sleeping in my class, I would be furious. But then the teacher grabs him and shoves him into a room. I know it's the 90s, it's a different time, but still. Then the teacher laughs as if he enjoys it. Don't worry, Andy, I know your pain. I've been locked into rooms by my school before. Mainly Grafton School that locked the door with a key, and Broomfield South Silk that locked the door with a bolt. Although the last time I visited my own old school, they said they didn't do that anymore. Also, this kid likes Luigi. Second thing, if you spent less time looking up children, you might be able to mend that clock. Third, aren't you worried that the teacher is still behind you? Why would you just stop to say hello to your dog? Fourth, you don't need money. You don't need thing. You don't need no credit card to ride this train. Also, skater. Yay. I think you're a little bit too young, but alright. Fifth thing. If a black hole is going to suck up a dog, why doesn't it suck up his hat or in this case, Alex himself? A eclipse is a rare event, and having a black hole in an eclipse is an even more rare event. Sixth. Andy, we need to have a word about the teacher, about you not staying where you were put when the teacher put you in the locker. We also need to have a word about those electronics you're keeping in your treetops. Andy, are you even listening to me? Right, Andy, I'm coming out. Andy, I have to climb the trees. Uh, 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 yeah, uh, Andy, we need to have a word about you keeping dangerous electronics in your room. Andy, this isn't safe. We need to have a word about you've made that electric gun. Andy, come out. Now let's move on to talk about the gameplay. That'll be fun. But let's talk about the start menu, since we took a whole few minutes with the intro. So first is your save, which is pretty self-explanatory. Your second section is your load, which you load your game. Also, you'll need a memory card because this is old school stuff right here. Then there's your options, and wow, my gosh. Now, if only the developers would have put this in their actual game instead of having a blank black title screen. This would have been really good. And look, it's even animated. Sign player, I don't know what it does. Maybe it's a two-player game where somebody's a darkness and the other one's Andy. I don't know. Plays to watch the 6 minutes cutscene again. and also to play the game. The game gameplay is a typical adventure. It's a 2D side-scrolling adventure game. You have to solve puzzles and use your knowledge.
Oh gosh, it's a Shadow the Hedgehog title.
The game is 2D side-scroller, where you have platforms to do overcome and puzzles to solve. For example, a plant blocking your path. Grab onto its roots or destroy it. Also forgot how challenging this game can be. This is the first level and I'm surrounded by hordes of enemies. So this game has a ton of death animation. And this is 11 plus, so step your game up, GTA. I don't know what is it about older games and abusing children. Don't get me started on child neglect. Alive is one of them. I know a few people that would like that.
Also, don't tell one of the students at college at this game has brutal deaths with children in. He will not like that.
Ambience music as well also makes a great feel to it. And when there is non-diegetic music, it's either, fudge, something's going to happen and you have to either run away or do something about it. This game can teach you the basics without even speaking to you or just throwing bombarded text at you. Main stage of the game, prehistoric, swamp, water cave. These are something new and unique feel to the game.
not. Oh, goody! You saved my life! Idiot! The master waits! Oh, for this. No, master! Oh, Supreme Master, all doom, blackness and despair. Me, I'm an miserable crawling worm in the presence of your royal darkness. But you know how much I enjoy slaving for you. I could say I'm a jerk and a bloodthird, but I love being right here. Oh, Master, the money's not great, but I've managed to find you the perfect present, an offering to show you my undying devotion. A nice little gift from...
Silence! Now what have you got in the sack? I hope for your sake it's the Earth Boy you promised me.
Bring me the sack, you idiot. I could do all by myself, really.
No more dumb shiny
Oh, goody! Oh, this is going to be such fun.
Open it.
And here's...
Imbecile!
Please, Master! Maybe it's the boy in disguise! Oh, no! Not the wall again! No! Oh, makes a change.
Master, the boy's in your kingdom. Get him!
Okay, so let's talk about a few stuff, okay?
For starters, when you're watching the movie, there's a big clip on your right side. But when you play the level, there's a big clip on your left side. What on earth?
I'm getting too old for this.
Did that thing just swear? Oh yeah, Soul Reaver called. They want their swirly pond back.
No more dumb shiny
Kamahami!
Oh, makes a change.
Master, the boy's in your kingdom.
Oh yeah, Chirrut Guys is cahoots with all this. And he talks. All you need is love. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. All you need is love. Bum. Oh yeah, this game also comes in with 3D glasses and is in 3D.
Whoa. This 3D is amazing. I can actually feel the darkness.
Should be able to land on that tree branch. The game makes it think you can. Once you make it through the swamp, you'll trigger another cutscene.
Hello there. I'm Andy. Huh?
Surpresa!
That was neat. Are you an acrobat?
Acrobat!
I'm going to cut it short because I've given you enough cutscenes and this video has gone on for too long.
So, in conclusion, what do I think about Heart of Darkness? Well, I think it's an okay 2D game. It's very challenging. In fact, on level 1, it was very difficult since it throws hordes of enemies at you. But if you like old Nintendo NES difficulty, this game's for you. It's an adventure type game that you can also look into. You can also have 3D glasses with it. Comes with 3D glasses. Yeah, check them out. To see 3D glasses. Yeah. It also comes with two discs because the game's massive. But for 11 plus game, it's what they call it. It is dark. It does have darkness on. It's also the 3D doesn't. The 3D itself doesn't affect the game in whatsoever. So you can sit there playing the game without without it being proportionally out. With some 3Ds, like the 3Ds, like you'll have a colour here. You'll have a colour here, and then you'll have a colour there, and it looks like a mess. With this one, it still keeps its maintenance. You can't see any red, green or blue, I think it is. So, thank you so much for watching. I've been Ethelred Flametail. I hope you have a nice Halloween, and I'm signing out.